We on this channel have been known to wager a jelly bean from time to time, and looking at the futures market, who is going to win the NFC North? And of course, sports books, national media, jabroni haircuts, everyone hates the Minnesota Vikings and worships at the altar of Aaron Rodgers. But to a degree, I give the sportsbook a pass because their odds are not reflective of what the true odds actually are. It's more of what their public perception of what the true odds, what they think that the true odds are. So I get it. Like, if all of the public money was betting against Aaron Rodgers, the odds would reflect that. But a lot of public money is flowing in on Aaron Rodgers, even though the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers going to be without Davante Adams. We're going to need more wax. It's okay. Who's going to throw to? Alan Lazard? Please. There's a reason why Iowa State was a run-first team, man. But looking at the NFC North odds, Packers leading the way, minus 190. The Minnesota Vikings plus 280. And then the Bears and the Lions. Bears plus 900 and Lions plus 1,200, respectively. So looking at some of the odds movement, this is from Sports Betting Dime, February 24th. So they're off the board because Rodgers didn't know, well, should I come back? Should I go to the Broncos? Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff was going on. And then March 9th. Thanks to Aaron Rodgers announcing he will returning to the Packers for the 2022 season, Green Bay's divisional odds improved from minus 145 to minus 200. Minnesota's NFC North odds fell from plus 240 to plus 340. So the odds have shifted back from 340 to plus 280 because people realize, hey, this is good value. So the Vikings are getting back in. They're getting 2.8 to 1 now, which is great. So at plus 280 or 2.8 to 1, it's implied that the Vikings will win the division 26.32% of the time, which just randomly amongst four teams, beep, pop, up, a boop, the Vikings would win the division 25% of the time. So the odds are stating that the Vikings are just slightly better than just a random throw of a four-sided die, which does not exist. Just they're better than the random chance of them winning the division. Oh, please. So I'm certainly okay with this. I've put down a jelly bean or a ducat or two on the Vikings at various odds. The best that I got was plus 350, so plus 3.5 to 1, and I will take that. I will take that to the bank, man, because people act like the Packers are all high and mighty and all that stuff. Even though last year, looking through the games, they just tiptoed through the tulips. A.J. Green having that brain fart. Them always having their big games at home. Them always facing the opposing teams when they had injuries or COVID issues. Well, ain't going to happen this year. All that positive variance ain't going to pan out this year. You're not going to run 2 standard deviations above the mean. So the Packers, I think, are coming back down to earth, as well as no Davante Adams, where I think that Rodgers is going to be exposed to a degree. Like, he supposedly is, he's the greatest quarterback of all time, 2-time MVP. I can finally say this about Davante Adams now since he's not a stupid Packer. Davante Adams is legit, man. I think Davante Adams is a cologne that covered up a lot of stank on that Packers offense. Davante Adams was a Drakkar Noir that covers up a lot of Aaron Rodgers' BO. And now I think that the Raiders will be legit, even though that division is going to be pretty damn feisty. So Rodgers, thrown to Lazard, thrown to a bunch of rookies, thrown to T. Martin's kid, it's not going to be the same. It just isn't. So I will take the Vikings, and, frankly, if a lot more money wants to pour in on the Packers because it's such a sure thing, and then the Vikings odds potentially get worse, I will vacuum up more of that. I will buy the dip. I will take that, man, because the Vikings and the Packers have split the last 2 years. The Vikings, if Kirk was healthy at Lambeau as opposed to slinging Sean Mannion, I think the Vikings would have had a snowball's chance in that freezer as opposed to whatever the hell Sean Mannion turned in. So I'm fired up. I'm ready to go, man, because the Packers got worse. They did. The Packers simply got worse over the offseason. Losing Davante Adams will do that. Also, you're getting rid of Zadarius Smith, even though you basically didn't have him all of last season. And the Vikings, like we said, and what Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell are doubling down on. It's a very talented team. It was an army of lions led by a donkey. And so the Vikings, I think, easily can have 11, 12, 13 wins next season. Take the North, take the playoffs by storm, and get the damn things done. So I believe in Kevin O'Connell. I believe in Kwesi adofo-mensah. I believe in everything that's going to be going on, changing with this team. So it's okay. Give me all of this. Give me all of that right there. And then the Bears, now, I mean, the Bears and Poles and Eberflus, the IKEA toilet, have very clearly stated that they're rebuilding. I think the Lions, I like Holmes, I like Campbell, I like what they're doing, but they're a couple years away from being legitimate, but I think that they can be legitimate in a couple years. So this is the Vikings' time. The Packers are hurt. They're wounded. All the hype is around them. They're not going to live up to that hype. And so the Vikings can just slide in, win that division, and then cash our jelly beans. Multiply. Be fruitful. That's right, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Taking a look at NFC North odds. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.